amekashifu ukatili wa polisi haswa wakati wa maandamano. Akizungumza wakati wa uzinduzi wa ripoti ya shirika la kutetea haki za kibinadamu la Independent Medical Legal Unit, ukipenda IMLU, kuhusu ukatili wa polisi wakati wa maandamano ya kizazi cha Gen Z, Faith ameahidi Wakenya kuwa LSK itatafuta haki kwa familia zilizopoteza wapendwa wao. Aidha, mwenyekiti wa mamlaka ya kutathmini utendakazi wa polisi Hassan ameelezea kuwa kuna umuhimu wa kuimarisha uwajibikaji wa maafisa usalama. Hassan alifichua kuwa tangu Juni tarehe 8 watu zaidi ya 24 wameripotiwa kufariki dunia katika vituo vya polisi.
It's not always decided at the top levels. So what can be done? We've talked a lot about accountability. We had great hopes for the new constitution, for IPOA, for an independent judiciary, for very many laws, the Prevention of Torture Act. And I'm reminded of a slogan from apartheid South Africa: too many laws, too little justice. And I really look to a number of my fellow activists from the 90s who are now in positions of power in the courts. You need to be more than procedural. You need to live up to the spirit of our joint national effort. We all remember the bombers of Kenya, how every high school student wrote a draft constitution. Everyone wanted a different Kenya. And then what has happened? We've heard in the last few weeks people saying the police needed better training. We need to hire people who are educated, not just Form 4 leavers. I put it to you, some of the perpetrators have masters. I put it to you, nobody needs more training to know that it is wrong to shoot a standby in the head. We need a change of culture, and thank you, Chair, for raising this. We have, many of us, worked in toxic workplaces and know how powerless we can feel when the corps d'esprit is pushing you to do the wrong. And we who are not part of, be it prison or police services, we also have a role to do. It's wonderful to march the streets. It gives me hope that the grandchild generation is standing up. It is a wonderful seedling, but we must nurture it, and it needs a lot more than marching. We need to be part of demanding a different Kenya. Every time a bribe is paid to the traffic police, we are complicit in a corrupt police force. And everyone. I've heard so many people saying, but then I'll be arrested and I'll go to the cells. Yeah, do it. I've done it. I am saved by my skin, but anyway, but it makes a lot of inconvenience for them as well as for me. When we vote in known drug lords, aren't we part of making Parliament ineffective as an oversight? Aren't we actually allowing this to happen? Do we actually protect our family and friends who are in the armed services, in the police, in the prison? Many of us know people who are decent family members. What is their daily life like? What could we do as ordinary citizens to honor them as they serve us? For this is not the time to be silent. We have to stand up for our democracy. We have to also pay for our democracy. There is no longer Western funding for civil society. This is something that Kenyans have to care about. We all create our society. Standing up for our rights is necessary. Building a nation is more than building expressway and buildings. It is about who we are. The outrage of the Gen Zs and the outrage we all feel about their killing and disappearing gives me hope. But we all need to do more. Thank you.
Tuangazie mengine. Mwanaharakati mmoja